Hey guys, it's Tom. I'm on my Trooper, as you can see. Got a new nice little shiny coat of paint on me, it looks like. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, the reason I'm making this particular video, this is going to be like I'm just going to add this to the beginning of my next. This is my 1.2 video. Guy did his, and I saw it, and I'm not going to touch on everything he did, because obviously that would be unnecessary. But one of the biggest things I saw he missed was this glorious little button down here. It's a quicker way, in my opinion, to opening up the interface editor. And my favorite thing about the patch, at least as far as my Trooper goes, is this button. Oh man. Oh, does that look nice? No longer do I look like a ragamuffin. Man. I'm so happy that they added this back. Granted, it was broken in the beta, but I am so happy that I don't look like an idiot anymore. Because, I mean, while leveling, I was going to look awful like the whole time. We have run into one problem. Somebody's headpiece wasn't allowed to match. I have this piece of crap hat, and I can't really tell if that matches or not. But anyway, yeah, I think that's it, pretty much. I mean, if you guys really want me to show you how my user interface is set up, you can ask. But I mean, you can basically see I turned off these toolbars on the left. I got all my important stuff over here. All these, well, not really. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, and the other thing, I have access to the legacy. So, it's my glorious family tree. But enough of that. You can see, I'll show you Republic classes because I have unlocked it. When you complete Chapter 2 of, any of the stories, you get access to some emote. Actually, I'll show you that right now. I don't know what the hell it is, but okay. And the actual thing that I really liked, and the reason I hurried up and finished my Guardians Chapter 2, was this. I now have access to that buff. And all I have to do is click on my buff, and it gives me both of them. So it'll be really nice once I start getting, once a sniper gets up past Chapter 2. I mean, he's pretty close. Actually, he's pretty close to ending Chapter 1, I think. I don't think he's at Chapter 2 yet, because Chapter 2 is almost around level 40. Like, my Guardian's level 39 right now. There goes my voice again. Anyway, but once you finish Chapter 3, you get access to some sort of heroic legacy ability. If you'll notice, I don't know if you can read the text because it's pretty small. You can only use it while using your heroic moment. So I use no retreat, and then I get access to it. You can hear the music goes and the whole nine. Oh, okay. Alright, now that that's ended, I can continue to talk. Okay, so the sweep ability does only really get used when your heroic moment. So that happens. The other thing that is interesting to me is these companion buffs. Again, I'm showing you the Jedi Knight because that's my highest level character. But so once you complete all of the conversations and quests for your first companion, which if you've been watching Guy's videos is T7, you get 10 plus presents on all characters, and you also increases the duration of your heroic moment by 12 seconds and reduces the cooldown by a minute. And it has that same static buff for all of them, but you'll notice this again. I don't know if you can read it or not, but it says you may only receive this bonus for one ranged tank companion. So basically what that means is each of these companions you can only get for their type. So the third Jedi Knight companion is a healer. I'm not going to say him, but so if you did all his conversations and you did for the bounty hunter, where's the bounty hunter, all of Mako's, you don't get both buffs, you only get one. So that's a interesting thing. Although the one thing I do have to comment on is it does seem that you still get the plus 10 presence on all characters. You just don't get the heroic moment thing. Alright, now this is something else. You have a couple of choices for these. These are all the species. So human, because I'm boring and that's what most of my characters are. When I get level 50 human, you get 100 presence on on all characters. You can also purchase it for 500,000 credits once you reach Legacy 5. And the rest of these other classes, it only unlocks them for all characters, which kind of gives a reason to make sure that you actually have a human level 50, because the presence buff is very nice. Now these, alright, let's start from the top. So unlock requirements are level 50 and either Dark 5 or Light 5, or you can buy it for 250,000 and Legacy level 10. But this grants a sacrifice ability to all characters. It injures your companion and instantly heals yourself, so that's interesting. And this one reduces damage taken by both you and your companion. You also get, there are also some ship unlocks that you can purchase once you get the required legacy. These are honestly the only ones that I'm really interested in, as far as all these unlocks go. This companion dance is amusing, but it's really not the one I'm interested in. So there's a Legacy Fleet Pass. The Fleet Pass is another ability. I don't know if it's been in here the whole time. Where the hell is it? Legacy? Hold on. Oh yeah, here we go. Emergency Fleet Pass. The cooldown is 18 hours. So that's interesting. But as you can see, it reduces the cooldown, and if you buy all of them, it reduces it by 6 hours total. It goes 1 hour, then 2 hours, then 3. And it does stack. It's cumulative, as you may or may not be able to read. This one is for quick travel. It reduces it by 1 minute, so instead of a 30-minute cooldown, it would be 24. It's kind of interesting. This one is another interesting one. You get some use of a personal rocket boosters on all characters. The rocket boost provides a brief, intense burst of speed, and these ones increase or decrease the cooldown. So those are nice. These are just social abilities. 3 of them unlock, or all of them unlock emotes, and then the first one unlocks a dance ability. You can dance for a couple seconds with your companion. This one, in my opinion, is the most amusing out of all this nonsense. The exception of maybe alignment. But once you get Valor rank, what's the highest? So it's Valor rank 5, then 10, then 15, then 25. These are unarmed abilities. You get punch, jab, uppercut, and bash. They don't really do that much damage. I don't know if Guy's gonna keep it in his footage, but there was one time where I was using these abilities on him with my Marauder. These kind of annoy me, because they just released 1.2, and I don't know. I just feel like this stuff either should have been added already, or they shouldn't dangle it in front of us so soon. Because honestly, this is the first thing I noticed. Now about the family tree, I have no idea what any of these mean. I just put this in here for laughs, really. I don't know what allies or any of this other crap does. You can see you can add them as siblings, spouse, rival, ally, adopt a child, or regular child. These two are allies, whatever. So again, I don't really know what the hell that shit means, but yeah, let's continue with our trooper story. Hey, Medina.
Inventory report, sir. Food and medical supplies all look good, but our munitions are getting low. Thought we'd have enough to last us a year. Already requisitioned command for more. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised. See more action in one day with Havoc than you see in a month with the Deadeyes.
There's a lot of demand for a unit of our caliber.
We mainly ran decapitation strikes. Neutralized enemy commanders before a Republic offensive. Left the opposition leaderless, disorganized. Sometimes, we'd camp outside the enemy's base for weeks, waiting for a clear shot. Eventually, we'd hit our target, pull out, let the ground pounders mop up.
You must have chalked up quite a kill count.
Over 24 confirmed. Eventually, I was offered a promotion and a post on Ord Mantell. I took it. Smart move career-wise. More men, more responsibility. But I wasn't interested in fighting separatists.
Must have been an awkward transition.
One day I'm picking off Imperial brass, the next I'm pacifying mobs of angry seps. After my transfer, command of the Deadeyes fell to my XO, Torv. Smart kid. A little green, but the potential was there.
You weren't sure I was fit to lead, and look how I turned out.
Point taken, sir. Come to think of it, I haven't been in contact with the Deadeyes for a while. I should find out where they're stationed. Catch up.
Sounds good, Mr. Angry Kitty. Alright, so, what I've decided, and I'm pretty sure I put that in my last info video, but what I've decided is... Hold on, let me do this. Okay, what I've decided is that I'm going to only be recording the story for the Trooper. And again, if more people decide that... Oh,
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. Do you copy?
I read you loud and clear, General.
I understand you've just landed on Taris. I've already contacted our local regimental commander, Colonel Gaff, to secure his support. Colonel Gaff doesn't know the specifics of your mission, only that he should assist you in every way possible. I'd like to keep it that way.
Do we know which of the Havoc traders is hiding here?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to depend on local intelligence gathering to determine your target's identity and location. Taris is a dangerous and untamed wasteland. A Sith attack several centuries ago leveled every standing structure and virtually eradicated the local population. Where cities once rivaled Coruscant, only swamps and ruins remain. Reclaiming and rebuilding the planet has become an important symbolic goal for the Senate.
Can you give me any more intel on this area?
I see vague mention of infectious parasites. Apparently, Colonel Gaff works hard to withhold negative information about the reconstruction. That's all I have for you, Lieutenant. Report in when your operation is complete.
I'm ready to see this dangerous, untamed wasteland for myself.
Alright, what I was saying... Black screen of death. There we go. Sorry. What I was saying is, if more people decide that they want me to record everything again, then I'll do it.